Hey everyone, and welcome. I'm Scott from HZad Education. Are you struggling with the speaking section for the CELPIP examination? Today we're going to look at specifically task 5, 7, and 8 because these are, in my opinion, where most students struggle. 5, 7, and 8 can be difficult. Let's look at the rubric. So we have 8 full tasks for the speaking. Most of them have about 30 seconds of preparation time and 60 to 90 seconds of speaking. The reason why task number 5 tends to be difficult is because the format is different and students don't know the format well enough. So we're going to look at the format and how to prepare. 7 is about expressing your opinions. A lot of students get choked up when they have to express their opinions because you're not describing a scene, you're having to give advice. We'll look at some strategies for that. And last one is task 8, describing an unusual situation. So you'll look at something that doesn't seem quite right and you'll have to describe that or what that is. Okay, so let's get into task 5, 7, and 8, and we'll get started. Task 5 actually has two parts. Now you'll see we have 60 seconds for the first part, and then no speaking time. 60 seconds for the second part, and 60 seconds speaking time. Why do we have no speaking for the first one? Okay, task 5, your family wants to purchase a fan. You find two suitable options. So you're going to look at the two pictures below and choose which one is best for you. In the next section, you will have to persuade someone that that is the option you like. So choose a topic that you can discuss well. We're looking at a large floor fan and a ceiling fan. Which one do you have more experience with, or which one can you quickly think of the vocabulary for? Now, these two items are very much the same, but if you're more comfortable talking about a floor fan, then definitely choose that option. So you want to use the vocabulary that you have in your mind. And you're going to have to support your reasons. So, task 1 is done. Let's move to part 2 of task 5. Now, again, you have 60 seconds to prepare. So, we have the floor fan, but now we have another fan, and we have to persuade our family members that our option, the floor fan, is better. So we're looking at the price, and we're looking at the diameter, and so forth. So I'll give you my 30 seconds best interpretation of this speech. Family, I would like us to buy the floor fan for these few reasons. As you can see, it is the more expensive option, but it is guaranteed to last longer. If we were to choose the handheld mini fan, I can assume that it would break within a few weeks to a few months. If we choose the floor fan, we are most likely to have it for a longer period of time, saving us money in the long run. Okay, I think that was 30 seconds. So I'm giving them the options. I'm clearly stating that the floor fan is the best one. I'm saying why the mini handheld one won't be a good option, and I'm supporting it with evidence. You don't have a lot of time to prepare, so try your best. Let's look at speaking task 7. You have to express your opinion. You only have 30 seconds to prepare. The question is, do you think that governments should limit how much money company bosses should make? Explain your reason. Make sure to explain your reason. You have 90 seconds to prepare. Because the question starts with do you think, use opinionated phrases. In my opinion, in my experience, to the best of my knowledge, regarding this subject, I think that. So these are opinionated phrases. Try to give 3 reasons why and support your evidence. Remember, you only have 90 seconds, so you will try your best. And try to use the full 90 seconds when you are speaking. This is important. If you don't use the full 90 seconds while speaking, then you are missing out on a great opportunity. Okay, so I'll share with you my 90 seconds, my best attempt. In my opinion, I don't think that we should limit how much company bosses make because they are not the issue to global inequality. Yes, we do have some bosses that make an extreme amount of money in comparison to the employees. But what I think will really benefit the people is to increase the middle wages, so those skilled workers, reduce the dependency on non skilled workers, the people that don't get paid very much, and have a fair wage policy. So, having a minimum wage, which most countries do produce. If we focus on the middle group, on the middle class income, these people will be better off. And actually, they make up the bulk of society. So instead of limiting the company bosses, I think that we should focus on the middle group. And so there is a fair wage for all employees. Now, to do this might require a lot of effort and time, but most companies are already working on mental health and quality or equality in the workplace. So, for those reasons, I believe that we shouldn't limit how much company bosses make, and rather we should focus on the middle group. Okay, so that's my best take on a minute and a half, 90 seconds, on what we should do with company bosses and their wages. So, try to give your 3 reasons and support them. Now let's look at task 8. You are describing an unusual situation. You only have 30 seconds to read and look at the picture, then you have a minute to prepare. Be sure to set the scene. Here it says you have found the street where your friend lives, however, you cannot find the friend or the house. You are calling your friend and you are explaining to them in detail where you are. Calling your friend will help you to set the scene. So you can start with saying, "Hi, Tom." Make sure you're addressing the person. Focus on the things that you can see and describe well, and don't include unnecessary things. So you don't want to include that the speed bumps are yellow because it likely won't add to your explanation. So let's try this. 60 seconds. "Hi, Tom. I'm standing near your house, but I can't find exactly where it is. Can you help me to find the exact house? I'm at the bottom of the hill where the speed bumps are, and I can see there is a car park or a garage door entrance. Above the garage door, it says slow. Also, on top of the garage, there is a small duplex house. In my view, I can see 3 duplex houses. Which one is yours? Are you at the top of the hill on the right side? Or are you on the left side of the hill, tucked behind the other duplex? Additionally, maybe you can meet me at the bottom of the hill. That would be most helpful. I'm also near the red mailbox. That might help you to find me best. Thanks, Tom. See you in a bit." Remember to finish your call appropriately. You are making a phone call, so try to end it with "thanks," "see you," or uh, "bye." That would be the most helpful. Okay, so we have good vocabulary: duplex houses, garage car park, speed bumps, mailbox. Remember to use the vocabulary that accurately describes what you need to use. Okay, so this is the 3 most difficult areas in the speaking task. Remember, you are speaking to the computer, so you don't have that natural human take. Focus on the vocabulary that will help you to define what you need to define. Relax and always support your statements. Don't worry about giving a perfect answer. It's better if you focus on what you can do well. Use your strengths. Following these tips, I know that you'll do well. Remember to like and subscribe to the channel so that you could keep updating your info for the CELPIP examination. Thank you. I'm Scott from HZad Education, and we'll see you in the next video.